Hey guys, Dakara here and welcome back to my channel, and today we're on Fringe Season 2 episode 22, and the last two episodes we had that musical kooky episode and then a little bit more of a serious episode with Peter. So in this one I'm thinking we'll get to explore Olivia and Walter trying to connect with Peter again and maybe just resolve some heavy issues that we're fully aware of, but my worries and concerns still remain. It's if they're just going to overstep a little bit, and when Peter's trying to deal with his thoughts and what he's going through, I just hope he doesn't feel like pressure from them in any way. At the same time, like, I get it, like they're genuinely concerned for Peter's well-being and they want to right the wrongs if they can. So yeah, we'll wait and see what this episode brings. So without further ado, let's roll the intro and get straight into it. Here we go.
Confirmed. We've got a breach. Lock it down.
I was thinking, hey, maybe a slow day.
You're not wicked, Charlie. You just pretend really, really well.
This is the alternate world. Olivia's got dark hair in this world. And Charlie's still alive.
Class 1 molecular dissolution. Numbers show severe molecular cohesion failure. This isn't just a little tear. We got a full-fledged hole here, people.
Has anything come through it?
No data yet.
I wonder if Charlie got to have his family in this world. I hope so. But then again, I don't know if Charlie's a good person in this world either, so...
Site secure, boss.
Boss. I mean, you're not Broyles.
Chief, this is bad.
Oh, the Broyles is there, it's fine.
Agent Farnsworth,
Royals Philip Colonel.
risk assessment.
What?
You can't have another Boston, Captain.
I know that. I think I don't know that.
Quarantine device unlocked.
What's with, like, the cuffs on the ear?
I didn't even update my will.
Massive loss of life will
Frank
result.
could just spend it all anyway.
30 seconds.
Who?
That's not a show me.
Olivia, come on.
Am I on the right episode here? What is going on? I'm going to be so mad at myself if I click the wrong thing. So it's red now. Because we're in alt Fringe. So they've not gone to see Peter. Right, 36 hours early. Thank God. I must be on the right one, right?
I can take
The chills.
If you come with me, you won't be able to come back here. You have to make a choice, Peter. Let's go.
He just says, let's go. So when Olivia and Walter are going to go and find Peter, they're like, well, it's too late. He's gone to the other world. So where are we going to go? To the other world as well. But how did they get there? Is my question. She's been drinking a lot. Maybe talk to Sam. Maybe Sam will know. No way. The Observer gets them there. Potentially. He planted a seed.
Walter?
No. I think something is going to happen to him. Something terrible.
No. No.
You know the observers? I think he left it for me.
One of them came to visit me. He told me that I had to agree to never let Peter return to the other side.
Why?
Because something terrible is going to happen like this.
Okay, but what is this, Walter? What does it even mean?
Look, it is exactly what it appears to be. See? It's going to be responsible for the end of the world.
How do we
Now,
get him back?
We have no way of contacting.
Walter! How?
I'm with Olivia. Focus up now, Walter.
Sir, I can't let you go in there.
Don't even think about it.
I love him. I love him so much.
Peter is in danger. Walter says that this technology has a very specific and recognizable design. You have to help us cross over.
They go to Nina to do it.
Our cells need to separate on an atomic level. The problem is when they come back together, they don't come back together with the same cohesion.
You can change a person. Are they gonna be altered when they come back?
I suspect that whatever methodology he crossed so many times, he's become like this coffee cup, molecularly unstable.
Like a hologram.
That's why Billy never came back, isn't it?
He actually can.
The same thing would happen to him.
I don't know. I've sent him communications, but if he got them, he hasn't been able to communicate to me.
Is that true, though? Do we believe that?
Last time I opened a door, it set in motion ripples that weaken the very fabric of our reality. To do so again could instantly shatter both worlds. Likely would.
I mean, if you don't get Peter back, the world's going to end anyway, by the sounds of it.
Cross over safely.
I can't. I can't control it. Not on my own.
Not on your own. If there were 2 or 3 of you.
So that's why they get Nick and...
With more Cortexiphan children.
Yeah.
Their collective psychic energy all had these abilities. Until there was a moment in history when something was done to us and it was shut down. I suspect aliens.
The way that they look at him, but it's like, he's so often right, guys. You gotta take him seriously.
James Heath can now cure disease, not cause it. Sally Clark is becoming a fully functional pyrokinetic. Nick Lane's empathic transfers can now be controlled.
Interesting. So, are they going to put Olivia through these lessons?
Olive.
Olive?
Nick.
Welcome to the monkey house.
Bros is like, how dare you make me laugh? He's kind of hot, Nick. Do we not think? He's giving me James Masters vibes.
I know you. You're the man that experimented on us. I could kill you where you stand.
Which of you could? What I did was inexcusable.
I'm fine.
We're about to go save the world, right? 2 worlds even. Can't we have a night off?
Whatever they want.
Oh wait, these two are hooking up.
So what would you like this time? Feel what I'm feeling or what you're feeling?
Both.
I mean, that'd be alright, wouldn't it? Walter, can you stop it? 'Cause I don't want to cry. I'm running out of tissues. I have nearly gone through that entire case that was sent to me.
I have to go on a trip, and I wanted to give you something before I left.
Why is this like a goodbye?
Thanks, Helen.
You are welcome, baby girl.
Oh God, I'm getting emotional.
Think you'll be home for dinner?
I hope so.
No, she's saying goodbye. She's literally saying goodbye.
Look what Olive gave me.
Is she gonna twig now that Olivia's doing something really dangerous?
Massive Dynamic didn't make that weapon over here. That means Bell may have made it on the other side for them.
No, I trust him.
In any case,
Right, she trusts Belle.
you're essentially invading enemy territory without a plan.
Oh, she trusts Walter. Both.
Lovely, wasn't it? Now, faded and broken, just like me.
Oh, stop it, Walter.
Form a circle. I will stand in the middle and I will lead you across.
No, you can't do this. I won't allow it.
I believe I can. Can't ask them to do something that I'm not willing to change.
Now tell me that this guy hasn't changed. You will not convince me.
Ignore everything except the sound of my voice. No.
Olivia's not had the lessons that these other guys have had. This seems very unfair.
Think back to when your imagination could take you wherever you wanted to go.
Can it stop spinning, please? Just focus on the subtitles before I feel sick.
Allow your imagination to take you to the other side.
Oh, Jesus.
Look, what did we do? Look.
Oh, they're there. They did it. They managed it. But why did that happen to James and James alone?
Nick, I don't feel so good.
Oh, God. Through here.
Olivia looks so bloody different. And all that's changed is her hair. It's mad.
Nick, make believe. Try. It's not working.
Their gifts don't work here.
Check this out.
Imagine seeing another version of yourself right in front of you, but oh God, I just couldn't. It'd be so weird.
What God's name did y'all find?
Oh, the cuffs are earpieces.
Hey, Charlie, you already met him?
I shook his hand once when I graduated the academy.
Is this Walton?
Mr. Secretary?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'd like you to meet my son. And then Peter walks in.
What are these natural disasters?
They're holes in the fabric of the universe, sir.
How do you know this?
I know it because I read it in the ZFT in 1995 when you wrote and published it.
He published the ZFT here.
I have reason to believe that these invaders are anything but peaceful.
Okay. Well, that clears that up.
We'll get them, sir.
What a piece of work.
Scan your ID, lady.
We're gonna have to walk.
You have to show ID to get on a bus? Is this going to be Belly? This is Peter. How long has he been here?
Hi. How are you feeling?
Ouch, my heart. What I would do to be able to do what he's just done.
Father's going to be so pleased to see you. He's staying in the city tonight, but he asked me to give you this.
I am such a mad ass.
Oh, God. I like it here. Maybe we can stay.
Oh, there's the device. What? Oh.
Are we late?
Maybe you didn't get the message.
Bells betrayed us.
So he couldn't have been trusted. Olivia's gonna come face to face. Oh.
Nick? I think I'm staying here.
We'll stay together.
Oh my God.
Screw you.
Olivia's gonna face Will. Oh! Olivia's gonna face Olivia.
Hey. Where's the ambulance?
Ambulance. I think he's gone, love. So they've split now from each other. White pages instead of the yellow pages. Is this Frank? Yes. What is that tattoo?
He's gonna need 3 months in a nanite regeneration chamber.
I'm going for a week, not until the end of time.
Yeah.
I mean, if you do have to go till the end of time, that's okay. She's got to find Peter. Although, no, I don't want that, because then she won't be with our, he won't be with our Olivia.
Back rub.
Oh, you are a god.
She has the same tattoo. How weird. How weird is that?
Hello, Olivia. It's good to see you again.
Don't creep up on a person, Belly.
You have good reason not to trust me, but I'm afraid you're going to have to.
And why is that?
We don't have much time.
Great. That's what I want to hear, isn't it? Is it me, or did it feel like I just hit play and then the episode's over? Like, that was just insane. What a bloody ride. I liked the way that they like threw us in the action from the get-go and then sort of rewound the clock a little bit so we could put the pieces together then. But it was, yeah, really well done, well constructed, and I followed it okay in the end as well. So there's obviously a few things different in this world. I didn't expect as many changes than what we're getting, but it is quite significant. But I do think there's enough similarities for us to just sort of feel that connection still. So we've got Olivia in this alternate world, seeing alternate Olivia with a different life to what she's leading right now. And there's got to be that like weird confusion and just being really conflicted over, is my life the one that I want right now? Or am I envious of the other version of me in their life? Like, it's so strange. It really is. Like, easy for someone like Walter, because he's probably just looking at Walter thinking, oh, I don't want to be like you. I'm happy with the way I turned out. But then you've got Olivia, who doesn't really know anything of alternate Olivia, other than she seems happy and in a relationship with someone, and work seems good. But then I haven't seen a niece or her sister. So I'm wondering if in this world, Rachel went on a different path, and maybe they're just not as close in this world, and she puts all of her attention into her partner and her personal life, as well as obviously her career. But she does seem a lot less worried about other people. Am I going too far as to say that, because I haven't seen much of her? But I think that the thing with Olivia, is that she always has this like concern on her face. There's always like a burden and a worry that she's not going to be able to keep those that she loves safe, or just people in general. She's a very selfless person. And then we see this Olivia, and she's joking, and she's very disconnected from the emotions and feelings of others. Like, even when that guy was covered in the boils, blisters, whatever you want to call it, she was cracking jokes and just not looking at him with concern or empathy. Whereas when our Olivia sees something like that, that's the first port of call. It's like, oh, this is awful. It's such a shame. So again, I've seen very little of alternate Olivia, but the subtle things are shouting at me. Obviously, Charlie's alive in this world, so if Olivia comes face to face with Charlie, that's going to be such a surreal experience for her. Never mind coming face to face with herself, kind of. But to see a friend of hers, like one of the closest friends she's ever had, but him be so different, but also alive. She had that loss, and she had to deal with that. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be really, really hard. And then Nick and what's the girl's name again? The fire chick. They die in this world, and to them it's, you know, at least we're together, and we've done what we were made to do, which is get over here. So we've played our part. We got the group over. This is the end of the road for us. And then, yeah, you've got Olivia that's having to deal with the loss of the two kids, like friends, kids that she's known, kind of, growing up. And then also Walter's been shot, and she's worried for his safety. The thing with Belly that I don't get is, he said that they don't have much time and he's going to be protecting Walter. It's going to be hard for me, because the William Bell that Olivia's talking to is the William Bell of our world, and he couldn't get back. So the William Bell of our world could potentially care for our Walter, but clash with Walter Nut. I don't know yet. And maybe the big clash of opinions and war is between this Belly and Walton it because he wants to create this device and end the world via Peter. Like, I need to know more there. Like, what's Walton's thought process? Like, what does he want to achieve? I don't get it. Oh, but seeing Peter see his mum again was... Yeah, that's some heavy stuff right there. That just hit me so hard. It like the way that he was looking at her with such awe and just admiration. And he's going to be thinking about his adoptive mum as well. And missing her because it looks identical to her. So then he has to go through, again, that turmoil in his head of, this is my original mum, not my adoptive mum, but I grew to love my adoptive mum, and now I'm seeing you, and it's, oh god, it's a lot. It's a lot. What I would like to see as well, whether I get it or not, I don't know, but is our Walter to meet this Elizabeth and have her recognize the person that our Walter is in comparison to Walternate, which is her husband. I wonder if she'll look at our Walter in admiration and think, wow, you are the person that I've always wanted you to be, Walternate to be. But he isn't. This is getting confusing, but I hope you guys are following along with my jumbled thought process there. I just would love that. And maybe she will obviously, there's going to be anger involved because he stole her son. But also, she's going to relate because she almost lost her son. So the other version of herself, I'm sure she's thinking, I wouldn't want that for anyone. And Peter saying that she committed suicide because the thought of stealing someone else's son became too much. And then her hearing that and knowing that, wow, like, alternate me couldn't live with that fact. And she has lived with the fact of having no son. She has been Peterless for most of her life. She's been without her son and must be pining for it. Oh, geez. It's all a bit too much. I am having a little bit of an overload, but I am desperate to hit play on the next episode. I really want our Olivia and Peter to meet again in this world and be like, we need you home. We need you to stop the end of the world, not cause the end of the world. Please and thank you. But also I want our Peter to, I mean, I keep saying our Peter, but he is our Peter, even though he isn't, whatever. I want our Peter to meet alt Olivia to see if that connection is there. To me, I hope that it is, because it adds to that realism again. There's something core there that has brought them together. It's not just been a sort of graft. It's more of a fate situation. Obviously she's with Frank, so I wouldn't want them together. And I want our Olivia and Peter, because there's only one Peter, okay? I need to remind myself that there's only one Peter. There isn't two to go around. So I'm being very selective. And I have to remind myself as well that even though they look the same, that they're not the same people. They're different versions of themselves. So I need to act as though they're completely different characters, which can be difficult because I'm always going to be comparing that world to this world and looking at the changes. Like even Astrid was working alongside Brills in this world. She wasn't working alongside Olivia. They hadn't, as far as I know, formed that bond that our Olivia and Astrid have formed. Like it's very different, but yet the same. It's mad. But this is what I wanted. This is what I've wanted since season 1, when they threw around the idea of alternate worlds. I wanted to be in this world. I wanted Peter to witness the differences and how he feels in this world. Does he feel at home here? Does he finally feel settled? Or is he going to pine for our Walter and our Olivia and that life that he's formed there? Okay, hear me out, guys. What if there's a possibility that this Elizabeth comes back with our Peter? Because that, I mean, hopefully if this old Elizabeth is a good, decent person. Let's just say that she is. She seems like she is. What if they bring her back? Because Walton, it just seems... he seems so far gone. And I have no connection with that guy. Again, the powers of acting, because I adore our Walter. But the second I see him, I'm just like, you ain't him. I have that distance there straight away. It's so interesting and so creative, and I absolutely love it. I do really love it. But let's see if they're successful. Let's see if they can save Walter from the gunshot. Let's see if they can save Peter from doing something that he really does not want to do. Let's see if Olivia can understand Belly more. And maybe Belly will see our Walter again. There's just so many possibilities. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Again, apologies for the emotions in this one, but it was brilliant TV. And again, like, I can't help but relate to Peter in that moment. Because if I had the opportunity to do this and say, see my dad, oof, you're damn right I'm going to do it. You are 100% right that I would take that opportunity. And I know as well that the risks are very big, but at the same time, curiosity would just, it'd be so overwhelming, and I just wouldn't be able to fight that. I'd have to do it. But again, I'm going off of Peter's situation, because if it was my physical situation, if there was a worry that I wouldn't be able to return back to Grayson, etc., like, that would just, yeah, it would be too much. Kind of like Olivia when she was saying goodbye to Rachel and Ella, because she doesn't seem to have that in this world, and if there's a chance that she can't come back, I mean, that was a decision that she made right there. But again, if she didn't do it, the world could end. Everything could end. That's the message I got, right? So it's, if you don't do it, everything's gonna die anyway. So you say your goodbyes, and then you do what you've got to do. You'd have to compartmentalize that, surely. Again, tangent that I'm going on here, spiraling a little bit, so I'll finish it off. I'll read one of you guys' lovely comments, and I'll dive straight into the next episode. So yeah, I'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Like the video if you liked it, because it lets me know. It keeps the content coming. Maybe subscribe if you want to see more as well. If you would like to see these in their extended form, obviously, and early access, I do 2 videos of Fringe every week over on Patreon, so I am further ahead over there. So if it interests you, click on my links down below in the description, and then click Patreon, and I hope to see you there. But until next time, goodbye for now. Like I say before I sign off, let's dive in to a comment from one of you guys, and today I've chosen Rick, and Rick says, I love this episode. This is for my 220 reaction, and really was looking forward to your reaction to it. Yes, it's a little odd, but I think it's a very creative method for reinforcing the emotional state of the characters and the events that have taken place so far. Very well put. Your oh god grabs tissue near the end. It tells me it had the intended effect. 100%. I feel like this show, it just knows how to get to me, and it's typically in the last few moments of every episode, but in this one, in 222, I was just an emotional wreck through it. So the odd episode, yeah, affects me way deeper, but we move. Rick also says, and was that a Bogart impersonation when Peter's face was revealed under the brim of his hat? Now looky here, see? Exactly right. Exactly right. They did a similar thing in the X-Files, episode 603, Triangle. Mulder ends up on a raft in Bermuda Triangle. He's taken aboard a passenger ship only to discover he's in a time warp back in the 1930s. They did a great job with characters, costumes, and setting. Scully in a red flapper dress with the short, wavy, curly hair, the smoking manners Nazi officer. The interior scenes were shot on the retired RMS Queen Mary, moored at Long Beach, California, as a floating hotel museum. It was fun stuff. Well, funny you should mention the X-Files, because I've just reacted to the pilot of it, and I'm definitely interested in diving into that show. I guess there's a slight spoiler in regards to the X-Files, but knowing me and my Dory brain, I'll probably forget that you've even mentioned this by the time I get to it. And again, it's not guaranteed that I'll do reactions to that series just yet. It's just, I kind of hoped that people would enjoy the X-Files, because after watching the pilot, I just knew that it was my kind of thing. But yeah, whether there's interest there, I'm not too sure yet. So thank you, Rick, for sharing your thoughts. I know that 220 wasn't everyone's cup of tea. The comments have been quite mixed when it comes to that episode. For me, I enjoyed it, but it wasn't something that I would prioritize on a rewatch, say. It's just something that was cute, was fun, I enjoyed it. I liked the parallels and the messages that were hidden within there, and obviously the ending. But other than that, it wasn't my kind of thing. And Rick, I just wanted to say I use the coaster that you sent me daily. It's literally forever on my desk, so thank you so much for sending me that. But yeah, goodbye for now, everyone, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your week.